Yo, before I get in this video, what are you doing? Subscribe, bro. Come on, it's that easy. It's gonna take like 3 seconds. Make sure you turn on all notifications if you want to know when I upload too. What's good, YouTube? It's Mello back with another Cade Woods Road to Glory video. And today we're coming off our win against Alabama last week, I'm pretty sure. Here we are in week 4 taking on SMU. Starting off the game pretty slow here, but we're picking it up late in the first quarter. As you see, on 3rd and 5, I throw a deep ball that wasn't meant for Evan Stewart, but he comes back to catch it. And then right here on 1st and 10, I try to scramble out to the right. I see the container. I'm going to drop a dot straight to right on the left side. Then to finish off the drive on 2nd and 1, I'm going to hit Thomas in the back of the end zone for that easy touchdown. And then right here on 1st and 10, I'm dropping back again, hit Thomas over the middle for another first down. We're driving down the field on SMU. Not too much of a crazy opponent, but this is just some warm-up games for some more SEC play we have coming. Right here, I get a little 17-yard rush on the play. Right here before halftime, we were driving down the field. I wasn't sure if we were going to score, but this reception right here showed me that we could at least get into field goal range. So right here on 2nd and 10 from field goal range, what do? I throw a crazy interception. Can't be too mad about that. The linebacker literally just jumped up and snagged that. And I did use the what's called reaction time speed cheese for that one. I'm not going to lie, but right here on 2nd and 1, I'm going to scramble out to the left, trying to beat the defenders into the end zone, but I'm going to get stripped, but I do thankfully get out of bounds, and our running back punches it in on that drive for us. So right here on 2nd and 9, again, I'm scrambling out to the left, seeing nobody down the field. Going to make one defender miss, and now it's just a foot race. And I see no more green grass, so I'm going to step out of bounds. Right here on 1st and 10, dropping back to throw again, settling in the pocket. I'm going to break off a sack. My O-line's going to pick up another block, and then I'm off to the races to the left side once again, getting out of bounds, making sure I don't fumble, trying to keep the turnovers to a minimum. And then right here on 1st and 10, 18 to 9, I'm going to scramble out to the right and throw an absolute dart down the field to Thomas. He's going to evade a tackle and get into the end zone, securing this game against SMU. Like I said, not too much of a crazy opponent. I feel like we could have had a better game, but here we are going up against another undefeated SEC team in Arkansas. And on our first offensive drive, I'm making sparks fly. 25-yard rush, but then I threw a pick to end our drive, and then coming right back after the pick, I'm going to get absolutely put on my back, but our running back breaks off a 72-yard touchdown to sort of put us back in this game. We did miss the extra point, unfortunately, so it is now 6-7 right before halftime. I'm scrambling out to the right. Stamina's been pretty low, been moving pretty slow. I don't think I've been injured or anything, but I'm going to hit Stewart right there for a 35-yard gain. And then right here to cap off halftime, Thomas runs this beautiful post corner route, getting us into the end zone. But Arkansas obviously comes back with a touchdown of their own. They're not going down so easy. And 4th and 2, we need a big conversion. So I put the fate in my hands. I know I can get it done. And then right here on 2nd and 5, 13 to 14, I throw a risky pass, but my tight end is going to snag the ball away from the DB. We're currently up 2 points, 3rd and 9 here in a back against the wall situation, and I see Thomas deep. He's going to make a great catch right there, but our running back is going to cap off the drive once again, so we do not get any highlights after that huge throw. And then right here on 1st and 10, I'm hitting Stewart across the middle, improvising. We got a minute and 17 seconds to go, but I'm not panicking. We have all 3 timeouts. So right here, I'm going to scramble out on 1st and 10 to the left, try to make a defender miss, and I'm definitely going to slide down, protect the ball. And then right here on 1st and 10, I'm going to draw back and see Evan Stewart wide open. As I'm getting hit, I'm going to complete that pass for a touchdown. And our defense comes on the field on 4th and 10 and gets a huge stop to give us a victory, extending our record to 5-0. So here we are against Ole Miss, at Ole Miss, and Evan Stewart's going to catch this slant and take it some extra yards. And then right here before the end of the first quarter, I thought I saw a man wide open, and I do. I think that's Thomas. No, it's Stewart again, making a great catch over the middle and actually getting into the end zone for our first touchdown of the game. Dropping back the throw again. My running back let that man go through unblocked, but Smith is going to come up clutch and get a big catch for us. 3rd and 1 in the red zone, 3rd and goal really. I'm dropping back to throw. Don't really see anything too crazy. I'm going to scramble out and get into the end zone on my own. Right here on 2nd and 1, I'm pump faking over the middle, and I do see Wright. He's going to make a great catch over the middle to extend our drive. We were really rushing down the field on Ole Miss. They really haven't been able to contain us. And as soon as I say that, I throw a very risky pass, but Thomas is going to make a great catch, and then a running back is going to punch it in, giving us another touchdown. So we're up 24-8. And after that great catch by Wright, I'm going to scramble out to the right, actually, in the third quarter, making two-man miss. And I even made a third defender miss because he had to hurdle over his teammate. So we get into the end zone, ending this game off against Ole Miss. And then right here against Auburn on the very first play of the drive, I'm going to do something spectacular. I scramble out to the right, juking two defenders, making them miss, hitting another defender with a spin move, and then walking out of bounds. So we did score on our first drive thanks to our running back. Not too many highlights besides that first big play of the drive. And then right here on 2nd and 11, I'm hitting Stewart for a 39-yard touchdown. He's been a monster receiver this season, him and Thomas and Smith. The trio have been going crazy, giving me yards and stats. And then here we are again with Stewart, just finding the open field while I'm scrambling, trying to improvise for them. And then right here on 1st and 10, I throw this horrible out route. It's going to be intercepted. I'm going to try to chase him down all the way. I do try to make a tackle and just get babied in the process. So that was a little demoralizing, but here we are up 10-14, and I'm going to launch a absolute bomb to Evan Stewart as I get hit. So the ball's going to be a little overthrown. He has to dive for it, so we cannot score on that play. But right here, Evan catches the ball again. He's going to make one defender miss, and then he's going to be tackled after a short gain of 25, or excuse me, not a short gain. But here on the next play, Smith gets into the end zone, capping off our drive. We're now up 21-10. I'm trying to make the score even higher, and Evan Stewart makes an amazing catch, catching that ball over a defender and getting into the end zone around another one, bringing our lead up to 18-28. And now I just got to get Thomas involved on the fun. But as you saw last time, we were up 2 possessions. Now the game is tied with about 7 seconds left to go. And this scramble just secured us a victory. I tried to get out of bounds, but I wanted to run the clock a little bit more. So we do walk out of this game in a nail biter against Auburn. Like I said, usually have a close game with them. They're pretty competitive in Road to Glory for some reason. But right here against Vanderbilt, we're rocking the throwback unis. And on 1st and 10, I'm going to juke out a defender and break a tackle to get a beautiful rush right there. It's 7-0 already. Coming towards the end of the first quarter, I'm going to hit Thomas on that slant route with that stick concept over there. It got a little bit jumbled, but that's okay. Here we are scrambling out to the right again, hitting Johnson in the end zone for another touchdown. 14-0 over Vanderbilt. They are 4-3 this season, which is pretty good for Vanderbilt standards, but they just can't hang with us. And right here on 4th and 1, we need to get in the end zone. We should not be letting Vanderbilt stop us, especially their defense. And here we go on 4th down. Noah Thomas comes up big with a great catch. I was thinking about running that ball in, but I decided never mind. And then here I go, throwing it to Thomas again, stepping up in the pocket. Like I said, I thought about throwing it, I thought about running it, but I ended up throwing it, and then we hit right in the corner to make this game 28-10. And I think coach is about to bench me after I throw this bomb to Evan Stewart. A little bit underthrown, but these DBs can't hang with us. So this was my last play of the game. I'm dropping back to throw, scrambling out to the left, and I see nothing but green grass. So we're going to get into the end zone, extending our record to 7-0. Can we get Texas A&M out of this poverty and win a Heisman and maybe even a national championship?